elephant is like éléphant in French, éléphant. Hi guys and welcome to my channel. My name's Nicole and here on Oui Maman I do lots of motherhood, lifestyle, cleaning and organisational videos. So if you like that kind of content, I would love it if you could stick around and maybe consider subscribing. I saw the other day that I actually have 150 subscribers. That's crazy. I feel like I'm not actually talking to myself anymore. But thank you so much, you guys, for watching and for tuning in and supporting my little channel. It really means so much to me. This is just a space for me, as I feel like I've been on maternity leave for about 2 years now, and with all the lockdowns, this little channel has definitely been something to just keep me sane and like keep my creative juices going. So thank you so much for being here and thank you so much for watching, and I'll stop waffling and let's get into the video. By the title is me telling you about my little boy Didier's French book collection. My husband Matthew is from a little town in France. I think it's in between the borders of La Rochelle and Bordeaux, and it's a little town called Chauvigny or Poitiers. It's one of those. He says both because he was basically brought up near both of them, but yes, that is where he's from. So I am Welsh and English. We have a 2-year-old little boy called Didier and a 6-month-old baby girl called Nina. And I really wanted to make sure that with their books that we were also having a bit of a French influence. We are definitely trying to raise them bilingual. It was a little bit tricky at first because my husband Matthew is a chef, so his hours are a bit conflicting and a little bit hard, but thankfully some good has come out of these lockdowns and my little boy is thriving with his French vocabulary, which we also put down to these books. We really think that they've helped him. So I'll get straight into showing you what books we have, ones we've picked up online, some that my mother-in-law have sent to us, and also the ones that he really particularly enjoys. And as a little side note, I have my 6-month-old daughter sat with me. I can't get any filming done in peace anymore, so she is sat with me. So if you can hear any Velcro, jingling, gurgles, that will be her. So number 1 on my list is Les Couleurs de Elmer. I'm probably really butchering these titles, but of course everybody knows Elmer the Elephant, the patchwork elephant with all his rainbow patches. My little boy really enjoys this story. My husband ordered quite a few French stories from Amazon and this was one of them, and this was a really good one to just start. So my husband will sit and read this to him at bedtime, and it's a really good place to start because obviously Didier kind of knows his animals. Elephant is like éléphant in French, éléphant. I feel like Elmer is a really good place to start because, you know, you're just starting with colours, which is quite handy. So whenever you discuss colours, you can just say, you know, yellow, jaune, vert, green. The more we've done that with Didier, the more he's starting to mention his colours in both English and French, which is what we want to see. So this one is just all French, it's just a French story, and yeah, it's a really nice one to start with. This one is a really cute little book. This one is called Bon Appetit, Monsieur Lapin. Lapin is rabbit, and I've never come across this book before in English, and once I read it, it's a bit mean. It starts off with this little rabbit and he gets curious and he wants to know what all the other animals around him like to eat. So of course he meets an array of animals, from baleine to le cochon, le poisson, and of course he then arrives at a fox. Of course he wants to know what the fox eats, and it's a bit frightening, I'm not gonna lie. He survives, just. So it's a cute little book. I mean, we grew up with things like Chicken Licking and 3 Little Pigs, so I don't know, I always get really upset when things happen to animals. I'm getting way off topic. Okay, but yes, this is a really cute little book because it goes through the different animals, and Matthew and Didier like to talk about the different animals. and he will get him to say, oh, you know, monkey, singe, and they like to talk about what he's got in his hand. So Didier is really coming along with his animal names in French, and I put it down to this book and due to this book here. Classic. I absolutely adore Julia Donaldson books, and this one is Monkey Puzzle. In French it is Où est ma maman? So where is my mummy? And of course it just, again, it follows all the story in French. There's no English, just French. And again, if you're not familiar with the story, it's all about a little monkey who can't find his mummy, and a butterfly finds him and wants to help him, and they try and find his mum, and it's got a cute little twist at the end. And of course it's a really cute little book. Everything by Julia Donaldson is great, isn't it? But yeah, this has been really helpful with Didier's and animals again, because even though there's like a character in the story, there's lots of wildlife around in the jungle, so Didier likes to point those out. So for example, on one of the pages they're talking about the frog, la grenouille, and of course in the water you can see like the crocodile, and there's a fish. So there's just there's like a dragonfly, and so of course my husband will go through them all and he'll be like, où est le libellule? So yes, this is another great book for learning about animals. But yes, sometimes he doesn't sit still for the whole story, but he does get really engaged in the pictures and he likes to turn the pages, and that's what's important. Next we have a huge book. Didier quite enjoys flicking through this one. This one's not really age appropriate for him at the moment because he is 2, and it's a lot of pages, a lot of words, all in French. But this one is La Fête De Celesteville, and this is by the character Baba, or in America, Baba. We have a bit of a soft spot for Baba because this book actually belonged to my husband when he was a little boy, and he also had a soft toy Baba when he was little. And so because my husband had a little Baba, I thought I would make Didier a little Baba as well. So he is looking a little bit forlorn and he's coming out of his suit, but my nan made okay, yeah, it's not a good look, but my nan made this little green suit, and I bought this little crown off Etsy and I added it to this little jelly cat elephant, and this has been my little boy's comforter ever since he was about 6 months old. It's his favourite, and so he was very excited to see Baba on the front cover of this book. So he does like to have a little flick through it. We've watched a bit of Baba on TV. Yeah, as I mentioned, it is a little bit too old for him, but again, we just like to flick through the pages and have a good look. But I can't wait to read this to him when he's a bit older, especially can't wait for Matthew to read it because it was his and he can read it to his son. Super cute. Okay, this is probably my son's favourite book out of all of these books. Monsieur Roscoe on Holiday. And it's a really cute little book. It just says here, learn French with me, and it's in English. Everything is kind of easy, simple steps. So it's got like speech bubbles where it says, you know, bonjour, hello, and it has the translation underneath. This is like a really helpful book for like basic French. So it goes through what he wants to pack on his holiday in his suitcase, and it's got all the items of clothing, and it follows the fish, and it almost ends up a bit like a Where's Wally kind of picture scene, which is really cute. And my husband will sit and ask Didier to find he'll say like, où est Monsieur Roscoe, and Didier has to find the character, and then he'll say, you know, où est le vélo, which is where's the bike, and then he'll find the bike, and then he'll say an animal or a car. And this has been really good because Didier will actually sit and take the time to have a good look, and you can just see it's really good exercise for him because he's obviously thinking things through and he's translating, which I find absolutely fascinating. So this book is a great addition, and it's definitely one of my son's favourites. So one book that my mother-in-law sent over, DECOUVRE le A avec l'ANATOLE. Okay, I think this basically translates to discover the letter A with Anatole the donkey. And this was really cute. She sent this one over and it came with the little donkey. Donkey is Anne. I'm learning. So this was really cute. My little boy really enjoyed looking through these with the teddy. At the beginning, it's got all the kind of like words that begin with A, so like amour, ami, arbre, or abricot, and then it says a load of words and it'll like point out the A in the words like highlighted. So this is more for school age, and it's just a little bit too little for him at the moment, but this will be really helpful when he is learning the alphabet, and it would be a really nice idea to get the whole alphabet in this series. It's got all the different animals, all the animals have got different names. So yeah, that's a really cute book ready for learning the alphabet. And along with that book, she also sent us this one. So this is again along the same page, and this one's called Loumba Le Lion. And again, it has, I think it's by the same kind of company, but this is more the junior version by the look of it. That's more for school age, and this is for younger ones, I think. Even though it's got a lot of words, it just comes with a character and like that. So it comes with the lion, and it tells you the adventures of this little lion, along with little like exercises, all to do with like the letter L and all about this little lion. So these are more, I would say, a bit more preschool age. All kids just like to flick through books, don't they, at this age? So yeah, this is a really cute addition. One that my husband picked up was Devine combien je t'aime. So guess how much I love you. I've actually never read these books before, and I work with children in nurseries, and I've never come across it before. I've heard of it, never read it. So this is really cute to read, and it's really good for me because I'm actually picking up new words as well, because I have a really good basic knowledge of French, but I'm not very good at putting it in sentences. So it's good for me too, because I'm learning. I enjoy looking through these ones, talking about the different animals and telling each other je t'aime. So we say je t'aime, and then my little boy will say je t'aime for. It's very cute. Then we have a counting book. This one's just really simple. Un, deux, trois. First French rhymes. It also comes with a CD, so not that I have a CD player anymore, but it's quite sweet because it comes with like loads of number rhymes. So there's loads of different ones, and it also goes through all the items. So if it's talking about something, un chapeau dans une boîte, so the hat in the box. And yeah, it's really cute, lovely little illustrations, and good number rhymes, because I'm not very good with numbers in English, so I'm not going to be good at them in French, am I? So this is quite helpful. Next up, we also have a classic. This one is called Le Petit Chaperone Rouge, who is Little Red Riding Hood, all in French, and of course you just need a good old classic book, don't you? So this one's got really good illustrations. Again, a lot of words, but as my little boy has turned 2 now, he does kind of sit and focus on these ones a little bit more better than he used to. He just likes to look at the page and just be like, if he can sense that something's going wrong, he's like, oh no, what are we gonna do? And last but not least, I also have this cute little one. This is Benjamin Bunny from Beatrix Potter, and in French it is called Chinois Lapin. And it's a really, really cute little book. I bought this in Gloucester at the Beatrix Potter shop. I bought it for my husband as like a little present to give to Didier. Beautiful, so it's got all the gorgeous illustrations. We used to read this to him more when he was like a tiny baby. We don't really want it to get ripped, so we don't actually use this one. This one's more decoration. But when he's a bit older, I'll let him have it then. But it's really cute. It also comes with like a little slip to say that it was bought at the Beatrix Potter shop. But yeah, it's really cute. Whilst we were in the shop, my husband didn't recognise the illustrations. I was like, it's Beatrix Potter. I was like, surely you know who that is. And he didn't have a clue. And then when we got to this part of the shop where it had loads of books in different languages, he was like, oh, mais oui, of course, Chinois Lapin. And it just didn't click that this was the same rabbit. I was like, the story about a rabbit, it's the only kind of story you have, famous story about a rabbit. He didn't know. And I also have one more book that I'd like to mention, but I think it's in the car, and my husband has taken our little boy for a food shop. And that is Very Hungry Caterpillar in French. And it's all in French, and it's a really cute little book because obviously it's got all the holes still in it. It's a childhood classic, isn't it? The Very Hungry Caterpillar. But the title of the book doesn't translate to The Very Hungry Caterpillar. I think it says something about the caterpillar's hungry tummy, the caterpillar's noisy tummy. I can't quite remember, but I'm really annoyed that I haven't got that to hand. I'll put a picture of it, and it is a lovely little book. Of course, in any language it's going to be a lovely little book, but this one is a great place to start as well, because Didier loves looking at all the different food, and we can talk to him about what different food is in French. We can also do the counting, because you know, look on, it's like one day he ate through 1 strawberry or 5 oranges, 3 pears. That's really good to help him with his counting. He does do his counting a bit off sequence, so he'll go like 1, 2, 10. So at least we've got a French number in there. You know, he's slowly getting it. So guys, that's all of them. It's a pretty small collection at the moment. We are hoping to just grow it as kids get older. Definitely need a few more. I'm just going to make it my mission that whenever we do go over there for holidays, that I will always pick one up. Right, I think this little miss is starting to get a bit fussy, so I'm going to go and take care of her. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. I love to get back to them. I would love it if you could give this video a big thumbs up, and please consider subscribing. I do videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!